Yo team, what is going on? Today, it's a rest day and we're going to just run through a day in the life. Get up some weird stuff, probably very weird. You can comment on the video below with my bad life decisions for the way to do. And you can join me for the ride. Upper's a little bit sticky. So today, rest day, do some of my check-ins, box off the rest of my cardio, get some steps in. I'm going to get my hair cut, and then I'm going to do something that probably nobody should do when you're a 32-year-old man. So, weight done, fasted, jugs taken. I won't run through them all because you don't want to bore you, but the magic mushrooms, micro-dosing. I started taking these at the start of the year and I'm not joking, it correlates with when I started to feel a lot better. Probably not magic, probably me being in a better position, but I take these. One of the big things I've noticed is my focus is so good. So for anyone struggling, I'm not sponsored by them, I wish I was, try them. I'm aware not everyone is lucky enough to have a treadmill in their flat or house, although would you actually want one? Probably a bit of an eyesore. I've measured it well though, so my sofa, this sits here, the sofa's going there. But basically, this has been a lifesaver on prep. So I got first thing, smash out a block of steps, do my check-ins, I then come back, I can do my client responses while I'm on here, or if I'm not doing that and it's super early before people have actually checked in, I normally have my Mac sitting here and I go through studying. Obviously I've not got it here at the moment. So it's just a really easy way for me to box steps off during the day, because otherwise they're something that takes a long time, so I'd have to go outside, I'd have to go to the gym. This just makes it a lot more efficient. If I'm also finished all the stuff for the day, I can watch football and just chill out on the treadmill. So this is what I do. It's quite good fun. It's not, but it's a nice easy investment. This was 250 quid. Well worth it in my opinion, because it's making my prep a lot easier. So, first thing, up and I'm on the spin bike. Again, lucky to have this in the spare room. Ignore what's going on in here. This door just gets closed and we're leaving it to last. This is going to be my office. Basically what I do here is, I put the heating on full blast because I want to get a sweat on. And I break my cardio up into two. So I do half an hour and then 15 minutes. When I'm doing it nice and easy, I run through like kind of intervals, looking to just keep my heart rate in a certain point. Obviously as I've got leaner and fitter, it is harder to do. So I basically run a minute flat out, a minute a little bit slower, rinse and repeat. I would normally have my Mac sitting here watching educational stuff or a podcast, whatever I'm doing, but it's out of battery, so I'll just use my phone. Yeah, I need to get some WD-40 for that. This reminds me of my Pure Gym spin class days. For anyone that used to come to my spin classes, I made them up on the spot. I wasn't very good at them, and the fact people kept coming to them was baffling. I like my fashion. People are probably thinking, Ali, you dress like an absolute madman, so you don't. But am I the only person that does this? Put this in the comments below. I always have my outfit, so this is the outfit I'm wearing later, planned out and set out for before I actually go somewhere. So I do my check-ins outside and people think you're mad. The reason being, When I've stayed at Old House, I've done my check-ins outside, same lighting, makes it a lot more uniformed. The only problem with it is, it's fucking freezing, I'm lean, and my neighbours have to look at me in very revealing, terrible Y-front speedos. So I'm going where you are.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Ain't who you talking to, just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you. Because I stand tall like I'm on my tiptoes. Baby, you think a little too small. I got big goals, baby, ain't where the money at. Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and get it and split it with my kinfolk daily. And I'm the type of that might change my number on you. Yeah, that's how you react when people took a slumber on you. Pretty brown skin, baby, I can see the summer on you. You see all the bread, and I know it make you wonder, don't you, don't you, don't you? Ooh, I ain't surprised at all. Seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top, I found some relief. I finally got some peace. Carry on, but please don't mess up the mood. Yeah, I worked too hard for it. No, I need to beat it before you mess up the mood. Yeah, ooh, I worked too hard for it, and I need it, so please don't mess up the mood. Don't mess up the mood. Don't mess up the mood. Yeah, I worked too hard for it. Yeah, don't mess up the mood. Oh, it's a pressure like I keep it.
That's not easy. I feel less cold now, but I'm still freezing. Right, posing and checking photos are done, so they've been sent through to Vaughn and he's gave me my feedback, which is fantastic. I'm running high days tomorrow and Friday, which couldn't come fast enough because I am digging very hard. Food is super low and output is high, but it's what's needed to get in shape. Now I'm waiting to box off the rest of my check-ins and drink my Monster, because you know, Monster fuels prep. This flavour here, don't come at me, but I quite like this one. Hey dude, a good month all round. Obviously just getting you into everything, getting you used to stuff, and so got changed, shower, wait to go to the barber to get trimmed up, because as you can see I look scruffy as fuck. For anyone wondering also why I put 2 pairs of socks on: 1, prep, I'm freezing; 2, my feet have actually got smaller through prep, so I'm having to wear 2 pairs of socks all the time. And I know Mr. TM Psycho's had the same Zara jogger tracksuit on the other day. I had it first, but get to Zara for all your comfy needs. Not just coaching and bodybuilding info for you, but for anyone that wants some scents that are a little bit cheaper, if you're not wanting to go for like your expensive stuff, because that's about 150 quid a bottle. This is called Laboratory, and it's actually banging. This is a sample kit. All of them smell pretty good. It's a bit cheaper as well, 50 quid. I will say this one's Tonka, and it's honestly just a carbon copy of Joe Malone, so they've obviously stole that, but they all smell very good. As you can see by my bookcase here, everything needs to smell nice all the time. On rest days, what I tend to try and do is keep myself busy by doing stuff, so getting my hair cut, a few other things to do, like grabbing stuff for the flat and getting stuff for my camera, since Simon's away to show me how to be a vlogger. But I think where people go wrong on prep is the rest days. They just sit in the house or don't do anything, and then it's a very bad way to get yourself into a sort of mindset where you struggle a bit. So I just make sure I'm busy with things outside of training and what I'm normally doing. It's also my busiest work days. So off to the barber. So for anyone that wants my historical breakdown of Dundee, if you're not from here, but it's famous for jute, jam and journalism. So you'll see in the video as we were going there, loads of old factories. Jute, don't even know what jute is, but there's actually a museum you can go see. Jam, you know what jam is, but famous for making that. And journalism, because of DC Thompson, like the Beano and all that shit. So if you ever want to come to Dundee, that's what you're here for. But if I'm being honest, don't come to Dundee. Line it up. Okay. And then
Still keeping it all one line?
Yeah, take a little bit off top. Well, what do you think? Haircut done and dusted. I would say I'm looking fresh, but when you're this lean, I just look like a junkie. But for all your haircutting needs, good haircuts, terrible banter, get to Lovex in the ferry. So haircut done, looking fresh as I said. Now it's time for eating my first meal, but you're going to see something funny because this is I've got two fridges. The other one's the food fridge, this one's the prep hack fridge, which is basically just full of, well, Pepsi Max and Monster and Simon's sandwich. You might be wondering why I've got these tiny scales. Basically just to weigh out my salt for the day. Low salt, might be 4 grams, but we went for 5, and you're away to see something mad. You'll be here a while. Yes, you got that right, 10 grams of pink Himalayan salt. I'm not going to break down why salt is important, but it is, so you should all be using it. If you don't have an air fryer, get one, because you're not living in the 1920s. Possibly the easiest thing ever to prep all your meals, and make sure that they taste good, because it actually makes everything a lot easier to cook, in my opinion. Bit of 1 cal spray in the pan. Easiest way. People always say, oh my god, it fucking burns and that. Put the pan not as hot as you normally do, because obviously you've not got the fat in there to stop it burning. And that is a simple way. I am prepping my breakfast and then my meal for later. I normally eat every meal in the house, but I need to take a meal with me, so just killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Nice and easy. Meal 1, it is currently 12:05. Probably a little bit late to be eating because I'm lagging, so Simon's going to have to put up with my mood swings. But what I've got is 170 grams of egg whites, 4 bacon medallions, 1 slice of bread or toast. Was meant to be 2, but I ate 1 as I was cooking. And then I've got kale, mushrooms, and the best thing ever, air fryered Brussels sprouts. I've just put some spices on there, sriracha, mustard, ketchup. Good to go, time to eat, hopefully get a little bit of energy back, and then you'll see what we're up to. So you might be wondering why, after getting my hair cut, I'm now at a hairdresser. I made to do something stupid, and get my hair dyed. Not really sure what colour, I'm going to let Lucy just decide for me. So we're going to see how this goes. You can put your feedback in the box below. Tell me if I look daft or not. Ah, yeah.
Is there anything else for you? Right?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. This is my new vibe. This is the second time I've been in a gym today, and there's no way to make this look cool. But we're in Macadair's. Lucy is away to come over soon, and we're away to make this barnet a random colour. So let's see how that goes. Right, so we can safely say that I should never get a full balder, because this is how it would look. This is Lucy finished my hair. As you can see, she's really good. In the middle of colouring my hair, some colour that I'm not sure about afterwards, but this is it getting lifted. Yeah. Looks fun. Looking class.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, really happy with it. Firstly, thank you to Lucy, who doesn't want to appear in the vlog.
You're right.
Thanks to Lucy for the hair. Like, I didn't know what she was going to do, but this looks absolutely sick, if I do say so myself, and I'm feeling it.
Cooler
and if
than what you thought?
Yeah, it's cooler than what I was coming up with, and if I'm feeling it, she's done her job right. So now mate, go home and nap.
Ready? Cooper, you gorgeous.
Me and Cooper just chilling out after my haircut, aren't you? You're very cute, aren't you? Say hi. Hello. So the day is done, and I say that it is currently 4 PM. I'm in bed, away to do some client responses, some work, and I'm not going to leave my bed for the rest of the evening, well, afternoon and evening, because I am fucked. As you can see by the hair, we've done something a bit mad, but it looks absolutely unreal. In my opinion, you'll probably think differently. That is a day in the life on a rest day. As you can see, try to keep myself busy because I'm 3.5 weeks out, and it's hard at this point. Next week I'll be bringing you a kind of breakdown of my prep from start to the end, or near the end, changes that have been made, how I looked at the start, how I look now. If you liked the video though, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send a newsletter out. Peace.